Hi, good day everyone, and welcome back. This is part two, the final parts of my individual project for ITEC 244 Internet Technology. All right, so I just have a list of stuff to get through. So would be a direct continuation from part one. As you can recall, this is my website, how it looks, navigation bar, homepage, all right? And this is my back end, my database of the website itself. So just let me break down what exactly is happening. So we have three tables within this database. We have the application table. We have two foreign key and primary key in this database, this table. The foreign key would be important later on. Well, you'll see the product of what the foreign key does later on. Then we have the jobs table. We had slight modification. I had to do a modification on this as the status based on the requirements of the task. I thought it would have been easy just to include a status column. Right, members. So this table had the most modification done on it. We had to input a password, a username, and a role based on how the project developed. Right. So just to note, we only have one admin currently right now, right? And so this would be the back end. So if I'm not mistaken, what I think the concept of this project is, so we have the IT guys or IT web developer that builds a website for, let's say, for a company, and they have like the owner and employees of the company, or even people, let's say it's a job company, right? So you can have, without actually contacting a developer, you can have the admin do certain things on the website that the web developer doesn't have to always be available to do. So you give the admin certain privileges that they can have done on the website. Or that's what I'm thinking from based on what was given, right? But nevertheless, let's just run through these tasks and see exactly how it pans out. So this is our homepage. We're gonna take note of this topic, latest job listings, and we're gonna look at electrical engineer, right? So this is the third job available. All right, so let's take note of that. All right, so we're gonna go and register. So in part one of the issues that I had, or concerns that I had, is that on my registration page, when I click register, it was just sending blank data to the database. We've cleaned that up. We've validated our fields, right? So let's just register. We have to register Michael Dowlat. All right. We're just gonna give out M Dowlat at live 868.233.1122. All right. Let's see how Michael looks. Yeah, this looks like a Michael. Educational level. We're gonna give him a bachelor's, no specialization, username, M Dowlat, password. All right, so correct the data as prompted. Enter invalid email address. So we're gonna take this off. Enter invalid email address and last name. So we're gonna leave hash exclamation mark. Register. Right, so it's saying that email. All right, so let's correct the email. Right, register. All right, so yes, validation works. All right, 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 so register. Michael, thank you for creating a profile at job portal. Login credentials sent to the email. Your future awaits. Right, so now we're gonna attempt to log in now. All right, also has validation on this as well. All right, Download, right, but use an incorrect password, right? Incorrect password, right? So sign in, right? So it's telling me that sign in, right? So invalid username or password. Um, right, so that's when I use an incorrect password. Click sign in now, and it signs in, logged in as Michael. Right, we're gonna apply for a job now. So we're gonna click on jobs. What job does Michael wants? Accounting assistant. So we can now, this feature based on the role or the type of user that's logged in, it has an apply directly embedded into the job details. So we're gonna apply, and then you can upload a cover letter. So if we choose, but we're just gonna click apply. Michael, we have received your application. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna log out now as Michael. So we have a double log out confirmation. When you click on log out, just accidentally you might click on log out. It doesn't log you out immediately, and now you have to click on log out. So he has been logged out. So we're gonna log in now as the sorry, admin user. We only have one admin user. All right, we log in as the admin user. All right, and we're gonna go and view all applications. View all applications. So when viewing all applications, this is all the applications that's available right now, and we can see that Michael Dowlat has applied for accounting assistant moments ago. All right, we're gonna go on the jobs as the admin, and we're gonna remove the third job. So the job we were focusing on was the electrical engineer, that's the third job. And we notice that this icon is different from when a member was logged in. Now an admin is logged in, so we're gonna click delete. Right, we're gonna remove this job. Right, it was successfully updated. All right, now we're gonna log out. Double logout confirmation. All right, now no one's logged in, so more or less a guest is viewing the website. So we're gonna see how if the third option. So the third option has changed based on what the admin just did by deleting the third job. So it's now accounting assistant. We no longer seeing the electrical engineer job available. Right, so we're gonna log back in now as Michael. Right, and we're gonna view he has a profile, and we're gonna view previous job applications. He did apply for an accounting assistant. Right, it has all his details in as the on his profile. So we're gonna apply for a second job. Michael has to get a job. All right, so communications associates, we're gonna apply. All right, and cover letter just to show that it's functional. I um I am QA qualified. Apply. All right, has received the application. Excellent. So gonna navigate home. All right, and the third job is still the one that we haven't done any additional removal of any jobs as admin, so this would still be as is. All right, and just double check back on his profile, and we can see that he both has these two jobs, both communications associate and accounting. All right, log back in as the admin. Right, and also in Michael, as the admin that can see all job application, it has both his applications for accounting assistant and communications associate, right? And that's pretty much the functionality that we were tasked to get out of this project. right? Um, I would say if any problems encountered, yes, I did. Now, having built the website in phases, it came at a challenge, in my opinion, that coding, when doing coding in phases, sometimes it's a little challenging to go back and pinpoint exactly when you put codes together and it doesn't work, it breaks. All right, so that was my issue in terms of not being able to highlight what broke the code or why it wasn't working. Right. Luckily, I reached out to my lecturer and a few colleagues, and they were able to give me new perspective, new life, and hence fixing the issue. But all in all, the jigsaw puzzle it came together pretty well, right? Nevertheless, I thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me, and yeah, I hope now that I'm a full stack developer according to my lecturer. We should be at the end of this class. I do feel so. I think I am. Right. Nevertheless, thank you so much. Bye.